Okay, guys, so this is our folder. Why I'm making a folder in the sense? So if you organize your folder, means it is easy to access. So I will do one more thing. So I will select all those things. I will cut it and I will make a one more folder called a HTML because I want to add all the files in the one folder. So HTML later I can add a CSS. So there what I will do, I will create a one more file called a CSS. So I'm going to be writing the CSS file. Okay, fine. So just I want to open the HTML folder. So just click like this. So this is a one option, or else you just open this here and open a folder. You can do that one also. So you just select full and CMD. So automatically it will open the command prompt. So once it is opened command prompt, CODE space dot end. So it is going to be open the editor. Okay, so meanwhile, then we'll open our code editor as well. Sorry, not the tutorial content. So this is the tutorial content we are using. Okay, so yesterday we have learned about some sort of topics called what is this one? Formatting, quotation, comments, CSS, and links, and images also we have learned. Okay, so these are all the very basics. Now, I'm not now the sixth grade or fifth grade students in the school they are telling this one. Okay, so then, sir, why we have to learn then, which is easy means? So, see, learning language is one thing, working is different. I will just show one thing for a while. So, Pinterest UI markups. So, let open this one. Okay, so now, sir, this is you are telling that okay. So these are taught in the fifth grade or fourth grade. Then it is easy. Then anyone can learn. Yes, anyone can learn. But when it's come to the work, so you have to be very good at. So what is you have to good at in the sense? So let's say they are going to be give us some UI templates. Okay, sir, I learned the languages. Then what is the next? So once you go for the company, so they are going to be give the UI markups. What is the UI markups? Okay, so I want to design the Zepto or like Amazon clone. I need a UI. Okay, so I need a UI. Uh, So I want to design a one e-commerce site. Okay. So what happens? You cannot directly copy from somewhere, and it will not work like this. So you have to design by scratch. So for that, what is the skill set you need? So you need a HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, so let's say this is a one application they want to design. So if you know well JavaScript, so that is good. Then you are able to design like this. First they will give a UI mockups. So then you have to design accordingly. So when it will come, so first understanding the language, then practical work. So that is why the HTML is the basic thing you are going to be learned. Okay, so now the yesterday we have done images till that images. Images means to set the background image or you can show the image and all. So links is something like that hyperlink. If you click means it is going for the next page. So that is the CSS is there are three types of CSS: internal, inline, external. So this is we know this one. Okay, so this is we know this one. How to use the what we can say. Images and everything we have done quotation formatting styles etc etc we have done. The next is the table. So this is very very important. See from bottom what and all is there, so everything you are using in the daily life if you are a developer. Okay, why we need a tables? Okay, so just I want to go for a something that red bus. So Redbus is an online bus ticket booking or something like that. So that is we are using a Redbus. So if you want to show some data, okay, so they want to show in the table. So if you take any application, online reservation, so online reservation or anything, so you are going to be get a table. So why we need a table? To short the to store the data. So let's say I want to show some of the application, uh, Zomato. Okay, Zomato is there, or else Flipkart. So you are going to be order a data, and it is going to be in the like row one, row two list item. So anything you are going to be see the billing receipt, no? So this is a tables only. If you are going to be add a card, then the here it is asking for the login and all. So no worries, I don't want to log in here. See, anything if you want to display. So what is the display? If you are going to be see VTU results or your results, so just I will give an example. Uh, Google, just I will randomly I will search for a Google. Okay. So why we need a table? Hmm, something bill receipt. See, this is a receipt, right? So if you go for any online e-receipt or something like that, so bill number, particulars, quantity, pay bill, total, all this is in the table format. Same thing. This is a something a print part. When it will come for the print part, when you design within HTML tables, then it will coming a print part. If you go for any uh, online receipt, or like you are going to be give a receipt right in the hotel, what is that one? That is a table only. So means that is the coding is written in the table only. So that is what we are going to be learn. If you go for the swig, just if you write a Swiggy receipts. So if you go for the Swiggy receipt, I think you have to log in. But just if it is a sample means I can show. So same thing, it is a table will be there, serial number, something like that. Okay, this is not there. So if you see any type of receipt you are getting right. If you go for the offline or online, if you go for the hotel, if you go for the movie ticket, if you go for the like any park or something, they are going to give a one receipt, right? So that is in the form of a table only. So that is what we are going to be designed on. Okay. So what is a table? The first is I will understand. I want to create a one more file, that is a index7.html. So document, because I don't want to write a full, because it will take a time, but you have to write full. How? Because you need to practice and initially, that's why you have to write individually HTML. So then HTML and the head and title. So you have to type like this, because of initially you have get a familiarity with the writing the code. Okay. So now the body is there. So like that you are going to be write. Okay. So I will use this doc and I want to click here. So H2 the a table. Save it, right click, open with the live server. Okay, so yesterday I got to know some of you facing like a live server thing. Okay, so I will tell that one. Okay, so just I this is a one more browser. I will use another browser. I will cut it. I will close all those things. I will go here. Okay, so yesterday some people told that okay they are not having the problem with the live with the open with the live server. Okay, so just go here and search for the live server. Okay, so once you search a live server, the first one is a Ritwik Day. So it is, if it is an uninstall means then it is installed properly. If it is install is there means you have to install. Okay, because already it is installed in my system, so that's why it is showing the uninstall. Okay, so fine. So now what is the table standard? So just I will understand that what is the table standard. So table standard is nothing but, so table standard is what? So there is a, sorry, table fan, sorry, table, HTML, something like that. So just we'll go for images. Okay. What is the standard? So there is a some header will be there. This is the number one is a header, full name is header. So the position is header, salary is header. These are all the headers. Okay. Remaining is a table data. So that is a table, a data. It is going to be printed. Got it. So this is a serial number. This is a table data. What is this one? This is a table row. This is a table row. This is a table column. But again, we have a table header and table data. So this is how we are going to be segregate. So HTML table allows the web developers to arrange the data in the rows and columns. Yes. Define an HTML table. Everything between the table data and TD means table data, start and end, that are the content of the table cell. So what it is, so what is the, this is called a one cell, number is in one cell, Bill Gates is one cell, founder is Microsoft one cell, $1,000 is one cell. Okay, so this is called a cell. And each table row starts with a table row and a table end. Okay. Okay, so this is a one table standard is there. So I want to design here. The first is one table, table row, and table data is there. So just I want to design. So first, what is this one? A table. Sorry, less than a table. Close it. So this is a table. Then I will design this one only. This number, full name, position, salary. So first what I will do, I will take a table row because it is in the horizontal, right? So table row. So table header, number, the next what it is, full name, position, salary. So these are all the TH means table header, full name and TH position and TH salary. Okay. So how it looks now? So just I want to open my browser. Where it is? Here it is there. So number, full name, position, salary. I used a table row, then table header. So next what it is? I want to add a serial data. Number one, Bill Gates, founder of Microsoft, Steve Jobs, Larry Page, Mark Zuckerberg is there. Okay. We'll go by one. So this is for the table row for a heading. Now table row for the data. So first table data is a what, serial number is 01, and second table data is a full name is a Bill Gates, and table data, what is this one, founder of Microsoft, and what is that one, salary in the billion trillion there are like, just I will give $1,000. Okay, or else $10,000. Okay, right click, we'll go here. How it looks now? Now see here, number is one, full name is Bill Gates, position is founder of Microsoft, salary will be $1,000. So this is a one data is happen. So I will, what I will do, I will same thing, I will copy the table row and control V and control V. So this is the serial number 2 and Larry Page, founder of Google, and something called a 20,000. Okay, so now then 03 and Mark Zuckerberg. Sorry if it is spelling mistake. Founder of Meta. Earlier it is a Facebook, now it's a Meta. So something $40,000 is earning. So save it. We'll go here and we'll see our table here. See, this is a table. Okay, so what happens here? You can have a n number of data here. So if you just copy paste, you can take this one. Control V, save it, run it. See, it will come like this. But we want only three because just for demonstration purpose we are doing. Okay, so now it is running. Okay, so this is called a table. So why we need a table in the sense? So if you take a student list or registry, if you take any student list or employee list or anything, so that is the table. Okay, so that is one thing. When we are using a table means, see, keep in mind when you want to draw a table, you have a 60 member data, then you want to store in the table format. How you will do? First, you will write a serial number, name, position, salary. The Excel is there, right? The Microsoft Excel. So in the Excel, what you are doing? So you are going to make a serial number, name, etc., etc. So that is same thing we are doing with the coding. Okay. So this is how it will work. So now I want to design a little bit more. Okay, it will be let's see. If you see this one, it looks good, and if you see this one, this is very basic. But I want to apply some sort of a CSS. Okay. So here what happens for table. Okay, for a table, what I want to do, I will assign a style, style, a table. Sorry, a border, 2 pixel, solid. What is the dark cyan. Save it, run it. If I just open here, see this is a apply for a table for. See, it is apply the border for a table. But I want to apply for all those things, for row, column, and everything. So instead of writing here, I will write a CSS here. How to write a style? Here it is a style. So I want to write for the table, then a, th and a td. So how to write a three for three? th a td, open close brace. So just I want to cut this style, control X, control V. So just I will remove everything, save it, run it. So what is the mistake? I will add a comma, comma, save it, run it. See, so how it looks now. So why we need a CSS, you got right. So just I will remove this one. Control X, save it, run it. See how it looks very basic. If I just add a CSS, how it looks now, it looks good. Okay. So now somewhat is you can add 1,000 files. So almost all this one and this one is similar. Only here it is a some gap is there. How to fill that one? Border, collapse, collapse. Save it, run it. See, almost are similar, right? This one and this one. So if you want to set up something background color, uh, for the background color you want background color. I will use a light one because of white is there. So this is a light color is there. See, if you give us something receipt like this, then okay, fine. Oh, it's good like that. They will ask. So if you want to, so this is how we are going to be write a table. Got it? So what is this? First we are going to be write a table, then table row, table heading. This is the table heading and a table row. So this is the table data. So this is a one data we can call as a table cell. So this is how you can write a table. So you can write any type of a table here. So student table, employee table, and results tables. Any type of tables you can write it. See here, this is something table is there. So this is the hours table is there. Table borders with the name, job title, email address is there. You can anything you can write. See all this is the whatever we want to maintain in the table. So we are going to be keeping the table. That's it. Okay, so this is the a table. The next what we are going to do, okay, table we have done, then a list will come. Okay, table is done, the list where it is. Okay, if you go for the what you can say Zomato, here I can show Zomato application. You are going to be search a order. Uh, what is the format? If you go for the hotel, what is the they will give? That menu is giving no. So that is called a list. So what is dosa, idli, sandwich, pizza? So this is called a list, and this is called a list, and this is also called a list. Got it? So this is a list only they are specifying here. If I click here, Sri Udupi Food Hub, just if I click means it is going to be give the data. So again, this is a breakfast is 10. Okay, again it is a reviews. The reviews also it is going to be showing the a list. Why? Because see this is a list one, list two, list three, like that. So photos and menus. So menus means what? So here it is. This is called a list, right? So if you want to see the list, something mango juice, like that. So this is called a list. Okay, so that is what we are going to be see the list here. Okay, so there are two types of lists are there. So that is a order list and unordered list. Okay, we'll go here. So let minimize. Let I will minimize for a while. Enter. So I will add a H2 tag. So unordered list. Okay. So for that, how to do this one? So I want to show the list of drinks. So H unordered list fruits juice. Okay, so for that UL is a unordered list, then LI is a list item. So that is a what is the first? Mango is there, and LI pineapple, LI uh, what is it? Mango, pineapple, and grapes. LI you can make avocado and what is this? Apple, etc. etc. So just I want to save it, Control S, then I'm going to my code here. See, this is the list. Okay, so now okay, you have a question like that. Okay, okay, this is unordered list. So unordered list means the left side, the this is the dot dot will come because this is the unordered list. I will use one more thing called that is a order list. So for that order list, you have a OL tag, OL start tag, and end tag. So then you are going to be copy LI. Okay. So this is the what we can say. This is the I will add one more header. So H1. So this is a fruit juices and H1. This is fruit juices and of food list something like that. So this is the order list. LI is there. Okay. Food list. So just I will remove this from LI. So that is what is the food? Dosa. LI. Idli. So let's list item. Something. South meal and LI. North meal. Okay, so this is my a list will go here. See here. This is the unordered list. This is why icon is there. For the order list, we have a numbers. Order means what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. Okay, so this is how. If you copy the same list also, I will copy paste same thing again, but the count is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the order list. So this is a unordered list. It is having an icon. So sometimes, sir, I don't want this one. The icon, neither number or this icon. How to do? So you have to write a one style. So that is a so first is OL. You don't worry about the CSS. Okay, just you have idea OL, comma UL, comma LI. So you don't need to worry about the CSS. What I am writing now. If you understood, that's okay. Or else leave it. We are learning in the CSS part. So list style type done. Save it. Run it. See, it's got right left side. Whatever the numbers or whatever the things. Okay, so list for the order list, for the unordered list, whatever the LIs are there. Okay, for unordered list and for order list, whatever the list items are there, so those list items are made a none. So if you want to make it something specific, this one circle you want to make it, save it, run it. See, all the circle will be happen. If you want to make some other, what we can say, uh, something you want a square, save it, run it. The square it will become. Got it? So when we didn't need a table, so if you want to think yourself, so I want to make a student list. So you are going for a table. If you want to make a food list to show something or a menu list, so then you are going for the list. So it depends. Either you can go for the table or a list. It depends. Okay, so if you go for this one, so this is a list he done. So, but when you go for the, what you can say, bill receipt, he is going for the, what you can say, table. So this is these are all the list item. Okay, inside the list he displayed. Why I am telling this one is so these applications built with the React or Angular, Vue.js, any type of languages, but base is the list only. So this list only they will use. Okay, so that's why I am telling this one. Okay, so this is all the list breakfast and all the list. These are the list item, but they have the icons or numbers they hidden. Okay, so this is the what we can say the list. Okay, the next is the block level and inline element. So what is the table? Write a table for a code. They will ask what is in the interview. What is the list? What is the different types of list? And make a list icons is circle or square. And these are the questions they will ask in the interview. The next is the block level and inline. So this is very important. Definitely this question will come if you attend an interview. Okay, what is the block level and inline? Yeah. So every HTML element display the value depending on the type of element it is. There are two display values, that is the block and inline. Yes, the block level element. A block level element always starts with a new line. So means if I type any element, then it will going for the new line. The block level element always takes up the full width of the available. If I define any block level element, it is taking the full width of the screen. So for example, so address is there, article is there, aside, block code, canvas. So these are all the different block level element. So next it will come the inline element. An inline element does not start with the new line. Okay, it is not going to start with the new line. An inline element only takes up as much as width is necessary. So it is not taking the full width as like a blockable element. The span is element inside the paragraph. Okay. So for inline element example, here it is there. Abbreviation, acronym, video, output, etc. etc. So first I want to go with an example. So div means what? Div is something like that. As like you are using a H1 tag paragraph, no? So div it is taking the some block amount of a space. So that's why we are using. So for that, I want to go here only. Just I will do minimize here. I will minimize this too. So I will take a H2. So first one is a block level and a inline. Save it. So we'll go here. So this is the block level and inline. So first one is a div hello world, and the second one is a paragraph. Sorry, span. A span. So you have a question like that. What is the difference? Everything is same only. It looks. So what is the difference? So it looks the same here and here as well. What is the difference? Yes, I will tell here. So block level element and a inline element. So just we'll go here. So here also looking same things, and what is the difference? Yeah, lot of difference is there. The first one is the block level element. So what it is here? So what is a block level element? The block level element, it is always starts with a new line, and a block level element always takes a full width screen. So just I will do show here, a right click, inspect. See here, if I just click here, this is taking a block level element, it is taking a full width. And if I type any item, any element after the hello word, again it is going for the new line. But where it is a span, it is taking the as much space is required. See, same thing here. Hello word I written in the div, it is taking a full width screen. And hello word I written with the span, it is taking the as much space is required. So got it? This is difference. And the next difference, what is this? A block element always takes up a full width, and it is always starts with a new line. And inline will take only as much space is necessary. Span element is an element does not start with a new line. So I will explain more thing. Same div I will copy and I will paste it. Same span I will copy and I will paste it. As for the block level element, so always it is going for the new line, but span is not taking the new line because it is taking as much space is required. So let's see the output. See here. Block level element hello word is there, but it is taking the entire width and it is going for the new line. Whereas a span is an inline element where it is taking as much space is required and it is not going for the new line. Okay, so this is the difference, you know. So in the interview, they will ask, what is a block level and what is an element? What is a block level and what is an inline element? Someone is picked. So block level element, it is taking the entire width of the screen and it is always going for the new line. You have to tell the answer. Sir, block level element, it is taking the entire width of the screen, whereas the inline element, it is taking the as much space is required. So block level element, it is going for the new line, whereas the inline element, it is not going for the new line. Because see, if I mention a hello world program, it is taking the as much space is required. And if you take the another same span I have used, it is not go for the new line. It is taking the with the same line because as much space is required, it is taking. So this is a difference. If you know this much means more enough. The next is the classes. Yeah. So this is very important. This is also very important. So the class attribute is used to specify the class for an HTML element. So multiple elements can share the same classes. So use the class attribute. Class attribute is often used to point the class names in the style sheet. It can also be used in the JavaScript to access and manipulate the elements in the specific name. So just you take this sentence. The HTML class attribute used to specify the class for an HTML element. Why? So multiple HTML element can share the same class. So that is a difference. Fine. So now what I want to do? I want to demonstrate with an example. So for that, I want to take a 5. index 8.html and the doc open. So let's close others. So h2 the html classes. So paragraph is there. So as I told, I want a dummy text means. So Visual Studio will give a one dummy text that is a LO. If you just type LO, this is a LORL, low parent text. It will tell. So just click here. If I just click here. So I have a four paras. Let's say same thing. I have a four paras. Let's assume. Okay, save it. So I have a four para is there. So my file name is index8.html. So just I want to go here. So I will just change the index 7 to 8, run it. Okay. So I have a four paras. So I want to apply a style for this one. How to apply style? So right click, sorry, right click, inspect. So just take this one, just add here. So if you want to see the style in the browser only by typing in the console, you have to go this. So the color will be uh, dark cyan and width will be 500 pixel. Height will be something 200 pixel. Not 200. I will make it as a 100 pixel. So and border 2 pixel solid blue. Okay, so then text align center. Okay, so this is how it is there. If you want to align center, if you want to make a left, so it will align a left. So what I will do, just I will select all those things. So I right click, copy. So if I reload means automatically it will go. It's gone. So what happens? I will go to here. I will write a style for the paragraph. So how to write? If I write a style here, Control V, save it, run it. So it will apply for only this one. But I want to apply for all. How to do? So just I will do Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. So I will write a style here. Style. And for the paragraph I want to write a style. Open close brace. So then Control V. Okay. Color, width, height, border, text align left is there. See, all four it is apply the style. Style. What happens? Okay, this is a one method. So there is a one more query will come. Sir, I want a different color for these two, and for these two is a different color. Yeah, that time we are using the that is the class. So what I will do instead of P, I will what I will do. I will call the one class name order by class one. Okay. So save it. Now the no CSS is applied because I have defined my class with a dot. This is the all the properties are there. So what I will do, I want for a style for this one and this one with the same. So for that, I will take a my class one. So this is the paragraph one. Okay. So for this paragraph two, I will add a class control B. Save it. See here. For this, it is applied. And what is the third class? Third one is there. So that is a control B. Save it. Run it. So I want a different style for this one. How to do? So again I will go here. I'll just click here, click here, click here. So the color COLO or color something the blue violet. Okay. text color is blue violet. So the width will be around 700 pixel. Okay, and height will be 100 pixel. So width and border equal to 2 pixel solid. mm, which color I want to use? So I will just search here. BJ. Okay, okay, okay. I will use this one. And what is the next? So text align. I will do right. Okay. So just I will select all. So I will drag and select, copy, just reload. See, for the CSS is applied for only two because of I have made up my class one, then I have used it. So that is what I will do. I will do one more class that is a dot my class two. Open close brace. So then I will add this CSS. Color is blue violet and 2 pixel solid brown is this one and all. So just I will run it. Still there is a no change because I need to use this class name in the paragraph. Where is my first paragraph? Here it is a paragraph. So how to do this one? So before that class you need to use. So save it. And the fourth one paragraph. So class, save it. See here. If you reload in the 100 times, so got it. So this is how it is there. So how it looks. Just I will add a one more thing called a background. For this is a my class one. Background color is something light one I will use. Uh, uh, Burley wood I will use, and this one. So background color is something cadet blue one. Save it, run it. See here. There are two classes sharing for the between the four elements. So I have mentioned my classes. I can call for n times. Okay. So how it is? I want to take a one more div is there. So div I will take. So then I want to take up some dummy text. Okay. Then I will take a one more div. I will add a one more dummy text. And I will add a one pre tag, then I will add a dummy text. Then what I will do, uh, okay, so let it be, save it. So just I want to run. So this is a div 1, div 2, this is the pre tag is there. So what happens, I will use just use I will class name. So what is the class name I want to use? So neither class 1 or class 2. Okay, for this I will use a class 1. For okay, save it, run it. See here, for this div also it is the second div. I will use a class name. So control V. So that is a 2 I will use. Save it or run it. So this is the class 1, class 2, and the third one is a pre is there. So I will use a control V 1. Save it, run it. See. So this is the class 1, all this one, and this is the class 2. So what we got to know from here is the HTML class attributes is used to specify the class for an HTML element. Multiple HTML element can share the same classes. See, my class one is shared between around 5 times. See here, one, two, three, 4. But my class two shared between 1, 2, 3. So what is happening here? I am defining a one common class. So that common class I am calling for the multiple elements. Okay, so when you go for the UI UX design and all, so this is very important for this one. Okay, so this is the class level and the classes. So next one more thing is there. So this is the last. Now if you so that is a class and ID, then we can stop this session today. Okay, so class means what? So we are going to be write as some sort of a CSS. So and we are mentioning that class name. So that class name we are going to be share with the multiple HTML elements. Okay, the next is the ID attribute. The HTML attribute is used to specify the unique ID for an HTML element. So you cannot move more than one element. So ID attribute specify the unique ID. So what is the means ID means identification. Identification means what? So uniqueness. Okay, so this is also same thing. So just what I will do, I will just copy this one. Okay, so I don't want to take much time. That's fine. So same. This is the yeah. I will tell one thing. If it is a class, we are using the dot. If we are using the ID, so that is the hash will be there. Got it. So what I will do, I will make a one header tag is there in the okay, or else I will do S3 tag. This is a demonstration of a ID attribute. Save it, run it, we'll go here. So this is a demonstration of a data. Nothing normal black text is there. So just what I will do, I will use a copy. So I will use a ID control B. Save it, run it. See here. If I just remove this class name, control X, save it, run it. See normal. This is how it looks. So control B. Sorry for this S3 tag I will use. Save it, run it. See here, the demonstration of a ID attribute. If I use that ID class, then it is going to be apply the all the color. If not, it is going to display only the normal text. So just I will remove this one. I will just control X, save it, run it. See, normal tag is there. When I do control Z, so that is the ID attribute. My header. What is my header? My header is an ID. So we set a background color, padding, text, and everything. Save it, run it. Got it. So the class attribute means the class with the dot is there. ID means the hash will be there. So ID is for the uniqueness and a class is for the sharing with the multiple elements. Got it. So today we are going to be stop this session. So hope you learned today about what is the images yesterday we have done, what is the table, why we need a table, and the table example, and the list we have seen. So what is the different unordered list we have seen, order list we have seen, and we have applied a CSS for that one. Then what is the classes? So why we need classes? How it is going to be shared with the multiple elements we have seen. The ID is a one thing, so that is attribute. It is going to be shown in the for a uniqueness. Okay, I will just take a one example, then I will stop that one. ID attribute. So I am using the one more thing called. You don't worry about this. What is I am writing? So just I want to write a script. So document dot get element by ID of dot inner HTML equals to a date. ID will be demo. So I will use a one tag here. So what I will do, I will just minimize all these things. So I want to take a ID attribute here. So something called a mark you. Okay. direction is there, id is there, demo is there. uh, let's see what is the output. See, it is coming on Thursday, August 24, 2023, 13, 10:54. So this is 24/8, 2023. So 24/8. So how it is happening here? So the marquee is a one thing, it is going to be float left to right by default. So here I have mentioned the ID attribute. Why? So document dot get element by ID for the demo. Where is the demo? So demo is an ID. So ID is a unique one. So this one is matching. So that's why it is showing a current date. So that's why it is showing the current date with the marquee tag. Got it. So this is all about the today's sessions. So we are going with the more topics by tomorrow.